Good morning. Can you hear me? Is anybody there? I'm just waiting for if somebody's come on. Hey. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Hey. Hey, Bianca. I want to wave at you. Okay, great. So welcome to my home. This is, hey, Melly. This is how I usually practice. Great. So, I hope you can see my mat. You might not. My home is not that big, so it's really hard to accommodate this. Okay, great. So you will need a mat and nothing else. We're gonna do a little bit of fiery practice today. I think because including myself, we're at home and we want to have a, internal fire going, because sometimes we get stuck at home, we get bored, and we get very antsy. So let's get moving. Are you all ready? Yes? Hello? Okay, lie down on your back. So as you lie down on your back, first bend your knees, feet down onto the floor, and rest your hands onto your belly. Closing the eyes. Make sure your phone is off, because mine is. Okay. Exhale through the mouth a few times. And begin to tune in with your breath, how the breath is doing. Tune in with your body. Is there anywhere in your body you feel stiff or sensitive? And notice if any area of your body that you feel open and spacious and light this morning. And today we're going to be focusing on our core, the center of our body. And sometimes when we're staying at home, as I said at the beginning of our practice, that we might feel a little antsy. We need to use energy. So I hope this practice helps you to, burn a little bit of leftover energy from yesterday, maybe today. And wherever you are, whether you're at home or if you're quarantining yourself at your workplace or whatever that is, sending gratitude to yourself that you're taking time to practice this morning together. And also our abdominal area is associated with our confidence. So by practicing collectively together, we know that this shall pass as well, no matter what. from here, take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And gently hug your knees into your chest. And rolling your body side to side, massaging through the back. And first, hug the right knee in, straightening the left leg down onto the floor. Flex the left ankle and then pull the right knee in. With your each exhalation, draw the right knee closer towards the chest. And gently switching side, pull the left knee in, right leg straight down onto the mat. As you exhale, pull the left knee in. Make sure your right ankle is flexed. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Hug the right knee into the chest so both knees are in. Yep, roll body side to side. Okay, so now from here, bring your knees over your hips and placing the hands onto your top of the thighs, or lower thigh, I should say, towards your knees. And from here, flex both ankle and push the hands into the thighs and push the lower back down towards the floor. And begin to activate your abdominal. And if I look that I'm doing nothing, I'm actually pushing really hard right here. It's hard to talk. So if you're at home, when you're practicing, keep pressing, okay? Press the hands into the thighs back into your hands, holding here for another 3, 2, and 1. Release your feet down. So we're gonna add on from here, okay? So now lift your feet up, hands on top of your thighs, press the hands in, and now keep the left hand on top of your left thigh, hold it here. Now stretch the right arm over your head, that's it, and then straighten the right leg forward towards the wall, or towards the couch, depends on your configuration of your room. See, it's really hard to talk. Take a full breath in, right hand, right thigh, good, take a breath in. Exhale, stretch the left arm over, extend the left leg forward and press the right hand into the right thigh. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, push into the right hand, right thigh, 3, 2, 1, and bring the knees in. And release your feet down. Take a breath in, deep breath out. Okay. Now slowly lifting your feet up. This is the last one. Flex your ankle, bring your knees 90-degree angle, and bring your hands behind your head. Okay, keep your elbows open, push the lower back down to the floor, take a full breath in. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the ground. 1, bring it down, inhale. Exhale for 2. Bring it down. Exhale for 3. Now keep it up. Now slowly tap the right heel down. 1, and up, left heel. Left and up, right and up, left and up. Now both heel. Tap and up, tap and up. Just 2 more. Tap and up. Last one. Tap the shoulders down, pull the knees into your chest. And slowly roll over to your left or right side. And coming into tabletop position. Spread your fingers evenly down onto the floor, bringing your knees underneath your hips. And let's do cat-cow. Inhale, arch the spine and look up. Exhale, rounding the spine, gazing in. Inhale, arch the spine and look up. Exhale, rounding the spine. 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 2. In. And out. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back into your neutral spine. Tuck your toes under. And then from here, keeping the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, take a full breath in. Exhale, lift your knees off the ground. Just hover. So bring your hips in line with the shoulders and draw the knees forward towards the wrist and wrist back towards the knees. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Move your hands slightly forward in your shoulders. Tuck the toes, lift your hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And bending your knees one at a time, stretch through the back of the legs. Notice how you feel in your calves and hamstring this morning. And come back to the stillness right here. And with your inhale, come forward into your plank pose. Okay, so when you come into your plank pose, if the butt is up high like this, like semi-downward facing dog, most likely your core is not activated. So from here, scoop the tailbone towards the heels and move your shoulders forward over the wrists. I hope you feel that difference. Again, downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale forward into your plank. If the butts are high from downward dog, now lengthening the tailbone towards the heels, pressing into the hands. Take a full breath in. Downward facing dog. One more. Inhale, roll forward. Tailbone lengthening towards the heel, pressing into the hands, push into the hands and your toes. Take a full breath in. Downward dog, exhale. Inhale, lift your heels up. And walk your feet all the way forward. If you can, or try, move your toe, stay on the tip of the toes and move your feet forward. And then when you come to the top, come to the fingertips. Inhale, lift and lengthening. Look, my drawer is very close. Exhale to fold over. 2 more times. Inhale, lift and lengthening. Exhale to fold. 1 more time. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up all the way, look up. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Okay. All right, come to the top of the mat if you're not there. And we're gonna start moving. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to fold over. Inhale, lift and lengthening. Exhale, step the left foot back. And place the left knee directly underneath your hips. So your both knees maintains 90 90-degree angle. And then bring the hands to the hips and come on up. I have my toes tucked under, so do that as well, okay? And with the inhale, stretch the arms up. With the exhale, bring the hands together at your heart and interlacing your fingers. And start to push the arms forward, round your back. And then move your butt back slightly. Feel the front of the left thigh lift up, opening up. Draw the belly in towards the spine, and from here, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring the hands down. Move your left knee back, stretch the heart forward, inhale. Exhale, move your hips back and straighten the right leg. Inhale to lengthening the spine. Exhaling to fold, or to Hanuman. 2 more. Inhale, lengthening the spine, stretch the heart forward. Exhale to bow. 1 last one. Inhale to lengthening. And exhale to fold. Slowly bending the right knee. Inhale. Root your hands down and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Drop the knees down. And again, your tailbone position. If it's up like this, lengthening the tailbone down. Okay? Chest forward, inhale. Lower just halfway. Push back up. Yep. Lower halfway. Good. Exhale, lower halfway again. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Go down onto the floor. Point the toes back. Hands right next to you, lower ribs. And with your inhale, using your muscle of the back to lift your spine. That's it. And keep lengthening the legs. Lift your legs up. Hold in here for another 3, 2, 1. Feet down, push back, downward facing dog. Okay. Inhale, lift your heels up. Tippy toe, walk it forward. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come to the fingertips if you need to, towards your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthening. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way. And exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift and lengthening. Exhale, right foot step back. Keeping the toes tucked under, and then place the right knee down onto the floor. Okay, both knees 90-degree angle. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Interlacing your fingers in the opposite way. And stretch the arms up. With the exhale, bring the hands in front of you and push the arms forward. C-curve your spine, around your upper back, round your lower back for now. Lengthening the tailbone down towards your heel, towards the knee, And slowly lifting yourself all the way back up. Lengthening the spine up. Exhale, hands down. Now move your right knee inch or 2 back, chest forward, inhale. Exhale, hips back, straighten your front leg, exhale. Or Hanuman, inhale, lengthening the spine. Move your outer left hip back, like that. And exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale to fold. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch the chest forward. Pubic bone back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bending the left knee. Stepping back. Adho Mukha, downward dog. Plank. Inhale, tailbone towards the heel. Knees down. Or if you like, you can keep your knees up like this and then do 3 push-ups. I'm just going to bring my knees down. It's still 9 a.m. Exhale, lower halfway. Press back up. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower halfway. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Onto the floor. Point the toes back. Using your back. Inhale, lift your chest up. Back muscle, not your actual back. Stretch the legs back. And now lift your arms up and stretch your fingers back as well. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Hands next to your lower wrist. Push back, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, walk your feet all the way forward, tippy toes, tippy toes, tippy toes. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart. Adding on to the flow, okay? You can always take water, take child's pose as you need, or hair tie. Okay. Let's go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Left foot step back. Left knee down. Knees 90-degree angle, arms up. Interlacing your fingers above the head and turn the inner palm facing up. Take a full breath in. Exhale, push the arms forward, round the spine. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Move the left knee, inch your two back, stretch the heart forward. Exhale, hips back straight in the right leg. Inhale to lengthening just one time. And exhale to fold. Bend the right knee, inhale. Tuck the left toes, I hope it's still tucked under. Lift the left knee off the ground. Notice if you're sagging through the left hip like this, can you push the left thigh up? And then squeeze the legs towards one another and inhale, arms up to the sky, high lunge. Yep. And then from here, bring your hands onto your hips and gaze into your belly, round your spine. Notice that that fills up your kidney, yeah? And then that helps you to engage your abdominals. So keep the belly pulling into the spine, filling up through your kidneys, and then lift your chest up. Stretch the arms up. Now bend the left knee halfway to the floor. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, lean back. And with the exhale, go over to the right. Good, squeeze the legs towards one another. Come back up, inhale. Straighten the back leg, both hands down. And straighten the front leg with the exhale. Here, if the hand doesn't touch onto the floor, you can have yoga blocks. If you don't have those, you can use like stacked books like this, or even can of beans. That would work. And you can step the back foot in as well. And with the inhale, lengthening the spine. With the exhale, flex the right ankle. Whew, I'm feeling it. Inhale to lengthening. Exhale to bow. Slowly bending the right knee, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. Okay. And then from here, roll your heels to the right. That's it. Come back to the center. Roll your heels to the left. Come back to the center. Roll your heels to the right, and then hold it here. Bring the left in onto your hip. Keep that waist filling up, and then stretch your left arm up to the sky. So for now, keep your feet separated. So your left foot is right in front of your right foot. And if the hips are sagging, lift your hips up. Full breath in. Exhale, hands down, knees down or up, lower, halfway. Press back up. Woo. One more, lower halfway, and go down all the way. Point the toes back, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee to your right tricep. Right leg up. Cross it over to the left, exhale. Right leg back and up. Right foot forward. Move your fingers forward. Shift into your right leg, left leg up. Ardha Kazarda, standing split. So if the left hip is opening up so much, square your hips. And rather moving the hands closer to your foot, move your hands away from the foot today. See if you can stack your hip over your ankle. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot forward and forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step your right foot back, right knee down, knees 90-degree angle. Inhale, arms up. Interlacing your fingers, bring the hands out in front of the palm. Exhale to push forward, round your spine, C-curve your spine. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands down. Move your right knee back, chest forward, inhale. Ardha Hanuman, hips back, exhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale to lengthening. Exhale to fold. Bend the left knee, inhale. Lift the right knee off the ground. Now squeeze your legs and inhale, arms up to the sky. Whew. Okay. Bring the hands onto your hips, lean forward. Keep filling up through the lower back. So rather than this, can you see? Like dumping into the lower back. Instead of that, fill up through the lower back. Okay? And then lifting your spine all the way back up. Bend the back knee halfway. Stretch the arms up. Grab onto your right wrist with your left hand. First, lean back. And go to the left. Squeeze the legs. And slowly come on back up all the way. Straighten the back leg, hands down. And straighten your front leg, left leg. Inhale to lengthening the spine. Move your outer left hip back. And exhale to fold. Have the props underneath the hands if you have them. If you don't have them, you can just step the back foot in a little. Yeah. And then from here, flex the left ankle, lift your toes up. Slowly bending the left knee, inhale. Exhale, step back, downward facing. Inhale, plank. Heels to the left. Inhale, come back. I hope you're feeling into obliques. To the right. Inhale, come back. To the left, hold it. Bring the right hand onto your hip. And stretch the right arm up. Lift your bum up, hold it for here. 3. Try not to sag, lift your bum up. Curving through the spine, 2. And 1, hands down, downward facing dog. Whew. Left leg up, inhale. Wait, we need to do plank. Knees down or up, exhale, lower halfway. And lower all the way. Point the toes back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you prefer to do regular vinyasa, you can. Currently in my practice, I'm skipping those. So you can do regular Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank, and transition into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, and move into downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay? Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee, left tricep. Left leg up. To your right tricep. Left leg backing up. Left foot step forward. And right foot step forward. Lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Rise up all the way. Inhale. exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, so we've been doing abs. So if you are near the wall space, I would like you to go to wall space, okay? Or just bring your phone and go to the wall space. So option A, we're gonna do an L-shaped handstand, okay? So those of you who've been to my classes, you are probably familiar with it. So you're gonna, just gonna move my phone closer. How you're all doing? Are you sweating like me? Can you see my sweat? Okay. So you're gonna have your hands underneath the shoulders, and then you're gonna have your knees underneath your hips, okay? So same again, no dumping into your back. Press into the lower back, into the kidney bands, so that you're lifting away. You're engaging through your core. And keep your feet right against the wall, and then move your chest towards your thighs, lift your bum up, right there. And then from here, put one foot in, and other foot into the wall, coming into L-shaped handstand. And same things, can you see my back? If it's bananaing, fill up through the lower back. And then holding here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, feet down. Whew. So if you feel like that was too challenging for you, you can do bird dog instead. So coming into your tabletop position, step the left foot back, lift the left leg up, and right arm forward, just like that, okay? And then you switch the arms and your legs, okay? So we're gonna do that one more time. We're gonna do L-shaped handstand, or bird dog, hands down in tabletop, one leg extended, one arm, opposite arm extended, and then switch side, okay? So let's go. Feet into the wall, hands underneath the shoulders, no banana, engage through the core, yeah. Building up our fire, building up our tapas. Whew. Now from here, keeping your feet right against the wall, lift your bum up, 1, and then one foot in, other foot in to lift up. No banana, kidney filling up, pubic bone back, tailbone lengthening towards your heel. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Whew. Knees down. Okay. That feels good. So this is the last one, I promise, going upside down. So you can either do bird dog, you can either do L-shaped handstand. If you're against the wall, or if you feel comfortable in the middle of the room, you can do regular handstand, okay? So I feel comfortable doing regular handstand. Okay, so I'm gonna, rather than bringing the hand right against the wall, I'm gonna have my hand just about one hand away from the wall, okay? And then coming into short stance downward dog, one foot in, lift one leg up, okay? And then from here, you're gonna do just a light hops. Light, 2, maybe about a third time, you can kick up all the way. You can hold it here. I'm not really looking to hold it here in the middle of the room today. Lengthening the tailbone up. You can even look towards your belly, and then that increases the activation of your abdominal. 3, 2, 1, and come down. How y'all doing. Okay. Whew. So now your shoulder is warm, core is warm. Okay. Let's come back to the top of the mat. Yay, I'm getting thumbs up. Okay. All right, come to the top of the mat. And with the inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Downward dog, step back. So if you want to do a vinyasa here, please do. I'm just going to hold downward facing dog. So vinyasa people, inhale, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Inhale, Urdhva, or Cobra, and downward facing dog. Okay, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right foot step forward all the way. High lunge, inhale. And exhale into warrior two. So open your legs quite wide apart. Front heel intersecting with the back inner arch. And then bringing your arms parallel to the floor. And lunge into your front leg. And stretch your fingers out. And reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg. With the inhale, stretch your right fingertips forward. And exhale, right hand down. And keep the lower back filling up. So bring the left hand onto your hip, gaze into your belly. And then spin your chest up towards the ceiling. Stretch the left arm up towards the sky. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now take a full breath in. Exhale, left hand onto your hip. Look down, bend your right knee. Now either transfer your right elbow onto your right thigh, just like that, or bring the right hand inside of the right foot or outside of the right foot, and then bring the left arm up and over your head. Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Notice if you're dumping into the joint, squeeze your legs, press through your feet, and then stretch your fingertips and crown of the head up towards the front of the mat. Take a full breath in. Exhale, look down, hands down. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend the right knee, open the hip to the right. And slowly bringing the right foot down onto the floor. Inhale, plank pose. Now roll your heels to the right. Bring the right hand slightly forward than your shoulder. And then stack the left foot on top of the right. And then stretch the left arm up to the sky, side plank. If this is too much, you step the left foot forward. Or you can bring the right knee down and then stretch the left arm up. Either or. Okay? So I gave you 3 options, so please do 1. Lift the bum up, pointing the knees towards that way, towards the left rather than towards the ceiling. And bring the both hands down, downward facing dog, exhale. Vinyasa if you wish to. I'm gonna stay in downward dog. Left leg up into the air, inhale. Exhale, left foot step forward. High lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. So I changed the stance from high lunge to warrior two, so please do if you're in a shorter stance. Reverse your warrior, left arm back. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Trikonasana. Inhale, stretch the left fingertips forward. Left hand down, right arm up towards the sky. Again, sometimes I see this a lot, people dumping into the lower back. So fill up, engaging through the core. Training our core relates to training our self-confidence, self-worth. And at the center of our body, there's a thing called tapas. That's our inner fire. Help us to burn any impurities and also cultivate determination and will. Slowly bending the left knee, left hand inside or outside of the foot, or left elbow, left thigh, and stretch the right arm over the head. Please take the same variation that you took on the previous side, which could be elbow on the thigh or hand down. Again, try to squeeze your feet rather than try to please squeeze your feet. Activate the muscle of your legs. And then from the pelvis, elongate the bone of the legs and stretch your fingertips forward. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hands down. Step back into your dog. Inhale, plank. Roll your heels to the left. Feet on top or knee down, or feet apart, whichever you like. And stretch the right arm up. Side plank, Vashisthasana. Lift your bum up for 3, 2, whoop, and 1. Both hands down, downward dog, vinyasa if you wish to. And bring your knees down, movement in child's pose. Whew. I am sweating. I hope you're sweating too. I'm so grateful that technology allows us to connect with one another in the times of physical separation, that we're actually super duper connected and interdependent. And so having this inner fire tapas, having this determination and will help us to do what we need to do, is to stay home, to take care of ourselves and others. Okay, place the hands underneath the shoulders, push into the hands and lift up. Okay, let's do Bakasana. Okay, so you're gonna bring your feet together. So this is a deep knee flexion. So if you have any knee issue going on today, please modify it by, rather than pulling the knee in, you can do this on your back. And rather than putting the weight into the knee, you can pull the knee in, open your knees apart, stretching the arms up and around the spine. Okay? So taking the weight-bearing portion of the knee flexion out of it. Okay? And okay, hold on. So from here, lift your sitting down on your heels. Open your knees apart, round your spine, and then bring your knees into your upper tricep. So I know some of you do it behind the tricep. This is very, very challenging, I admit. So I like it, bring it outside of the knees. That helps me to squeeze my tricep into the, with my knee and push the tricep out with, to my knee. And that help me to connect into the inner thigh, into the pelvic floor. So if you wanna do that, do that. Squeeze your knees into the tricep and forward, and then maybe just lifting one foot up and other foot up. Hold it here, whoop. I'm gonna try as well. Knees into the tricep, one foot up, other foot up. Keep gazing forward. If you want to do it one more time, do that. Not for me. Hey. Okay. So after your third round, go back into your downward facing dog. And let's do pigeon pose. Right leg up. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Point the right toes. So you can adjust your shin. If the shin is the shin is parallel to the front edge of the mat, you can flex the ankle. If the shin is in a slight angle, rather than flexing, I would recommend to point and then press the toes onto the mat. Okay? So right knee forward, point the toe, press the toenail down, or if the shin is parallel, flex your ankle. Okay? Squeeze your legs. And then you have a choice. See, this is me, my natural habitat to arch my lower back. So fill it up, go down to your forearm. You can stay here. Rather than going into super passive pigeon, like a yin style, squeeze the legs, filling up through the back and send your pubic bone back. You can stay here or bend the left knee, reach the right arm back and catch the foot. So quad stretch, so important, especially those times that we're at home and staying on our couch or working on our desk. Yeah, our thigh gets tighter, our hip flexor gets tighter, so always add on at least one quad stretch a day. And slowly release with your exhale. Stepping back into your dog. Left leg up. Left knee behind your left wrist. Adjust your shin. Squeeze the legs. Inhale to lengthening. And exhale to go down onto your forearm or stay up. And if you did it for the other side, please bend the right knee. Reach the left arm back and pull in. Inhale here. Deep exhale. Look down, hands down. Downward dog, exhale. Inhale, plank. Knees down, lower all the way. Point the toes back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Lift the legs up. Stretch the arms back, Shanapasana. Rather than interlacing your fingers, as if you're holding a block in between the hands. So you fire up your tricep. And slowly bending your knees, catch your ankles. And then rather than going up right away, bring the head down onto the floor. Yeah. And then lift your pubic bone up like an inchworm. And then from here, press your pubic bone down. Flex your ankle. Keep pressing your pubic bone down and lift your chest and legs up. 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Whew. And slowly, well, if you have any back pain or any sensitivity in your back, bend your knees and move your shin side to side. And slowly lie down on your back. Ooh, that feels great. And now straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee, hug in. Flex the right ankle. You can relax the left foot. And slowly bring the left knee to the right. And stretch the left arm to the left. You can bring the left knee all the way down onto the floor, but you don't need to. You can keep it up. Make sure you're not forcing the knee to come down. And slowly come on back up. Straighten the left leg. Bring the right in, pull in. Left ankle flex. And slowly holding onto the right knee with the left hand, move your left knee to the right. Stretch the right arm to the right. Let the eyes close. I just remember I forgot to do left side standing split. Whoops, I'm sorry. Slowly come back up. Bend your knees, feet down. Hug the knees in, untie. And going into Shavasana. Straighten the legs. Arms by the side, palm facing up. Exhaling through the mouth a few times. And begin to go back into the natural flow of your breath, in and out through the nose. Allow the back of the head to sink down to the mat. Letting the shoulders melt into the ground beneath you. Let the fingers naturally curl in. Heavy legs all the way down to your heels and the toes. keep your Shavasana going. And if you have extra minutes, I recommend you to stay in your Shavasana longer. Whether you're lying down on your back or you decided to come up, rest one hand onto your belly, one hand to your heart. Thank you for thank you for practicing with me collectively, even though we're not in the same space together. May this fire tapas keep burning inside of us. So in this challenging time, we have this determination and will to go forward in our life, taking our social responsibilities. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you all.